Hello everyone, my name is Jorge Pedret and I'm here to show you a little trick that I posted on how to work with your depression and your anxiety. And I'm just gonna bring it down to my experience, my body, so that I can guide you from there about how this experiment works. And this is a really quick experiment. It will take you like about 5 minutes to do it, and you can do it pretty much anywhere and anytime. So it's really efficient. I've tried this experiment myself, and I've also shared it with other people that have said that it has worked wonders, and it has like really like moved a lot to the neck. It moved the energy to a place of having more clarity and having like staying with the connection, being connected with the feeling. It's not about getting rid of the feeling. This is not a cathartic experiment. We're not going to be getting rid of our feelings. We're going to be using a method that is called catexis, which is working with your feelings, not as a way to get rid of them, but as a way to get the energy from them and the information that they're carrying, because there is huge and valuable information right there in your feelings. Everything that's happening inside of you has huge valuable information. So let's get started. For this experiment, you're gonna need a towel. I call it a rage towel. And yes, we're gonna be doing some rage, and I'll go about it in a moment. But you're gonna be needing a towel. You're gonna be needing your drinking water, and it will be great if you can have your notebook, a notebook where you can make notes right after, before or after your experiment. So after you do the experiment, these 3 minutes, and then you get the clarity, you can write it down in your notebook, or you can write it down, make a voice recording, or somewhere that you can capture it, that you can bring it down, the clarity that comes. And I'll share a little bit about how depression and anxiety work from my own experiments and from what I've been hearing from other experimenters. It's a combination of feelings. Like we're mixing up two feelings together, and this combination of feelings, it makes an entanglement inside that it makes it really difficult to use one or the other. It's like each one of those feelings it has a value in its own, and when they're mixed together, they lose their power. It gets diluted. It gets it's like mixing beer with milk. And I know some people like this, but you get the impression it's like mixing dirt with beer. Like they're both valuable. They both have something that is really valuable for different situations. But when you mix them together, it becomes this thing that it's almost unusable. So in this process, we're gonna be doing this almost like this process of getting to unmix this, and for that we're gonna go with the rage or the anger. It's also called anger. And depression being this mix of feelings between anger and sadness. You're angry about something, and then you're also sad about it, and because it's all mixed together, it gets us into this place of disempowerment and this place of being depressed. Like we don't know where to go because they're both so contradictory. You got your anger, this thing that gives you clarity and power, and your clarity to say yes and no, and to know what you want and what you don't want, and you have your sadness, which is this tender thing that is soft and that is meant for connection. Is meant to like connect with another, and so when these two energies they get together, it becomes this like internal struggle that is neither like able to go to this side or to the other side. So for this experiment, you're gonna be using your towel, and you're gonna find a comfy space where you can lay down and where you cannot be disturbed, where you will be undisturbed for 5 to 10 minutes, let's say. And this is called a conscious initiation conscious anger initiation, because you work with your anger in a conscious way. You set up a timer in your phone for 3 minutes, 1, 2, 3. From the beginning, you start, you go in consciously into your rage, into your anger, your energy of anger, and at the end of it, you stop. Okay, you're gonna like end like when the timer rings, you bring it down, and this is why it's conscious. You're not reacting you're not reacting automatically to an external situation or an external trigger. You're choosing to go there. This is why it's called conscious anger. You're choosing to go inside of your anger practice, and I'm gonna do a little demonstration for this, so don't worry. For this experiment, let's say that you're feeling depressed. There is a depression. You've been in this state for more than 3 minutes. Let's say you've been in it for an hour or for a few days, or maybe even you have been on it for a year. It could be, and this experiment, it can really bring a lot, because it will help you like get to the clarity of what you're feeling. So you're gonna grab your towel. You're gonna set up your timer for 3 minutes, and you're gonna lay down. You find that space to lay down. You have your notebook beside you. You make sure you drink water before it, because you're gonna be using your voice. Your voice is very important part of this experiment. Drink a bit of water. You lay down. This is an experiment. Like, this is not just theory. You're not gonna be just like learning some theory. You're gonna get to experience this from yourself, and maybe you have done this in the past, maybe you haven't, but I invite you to experiment. For the 3 minutes, you're gonna be using your whole body, all of your body, from your toes, the tip of your toes, all the way to your legs, all of your body, your face, your muscles, your jaws, your mouth, your forehead, your ears, your hands even, and your mouth and your voice, to express anger. And this might sound very scary for some, because we have been taught that anger is bad, that anger we want to get rid of. And the more, like, what happens when we try to get rid of it is that it just comes back in a different way. And we're constantly in this battle of trying to get rid of our anger. And the truth is that it's a resource that is inside of our being, is part of our life, is part of this constitution, what makes you, that it's a resource that we have been taught that is bad, and so we've learned to waste it. But it's such a waste, and it's such a beautiful, amazing resource that is right there at your access, and you can consciously go into it and activate it. And I remember the first time that I did this, it was I could feel it. Like, there was an instant impact. Like, I could feel something that I wasn't able to feel before. The tubes of my emotional body, they were cleared out. Something about it, there was like stuckness inside of it. And when I did this experiment, after 3 minutes, a lot of it was cleared out. So you're gonna find a place where you can lay down in your mattress, and you're gonna make sure there is 3 rules to follow with this practice. Very important rules. Please remember them. Don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others or the space, and don't get arrested. Right? So you got those 3 rules. And it's very important that you don't hurt yourself. This is not about hurting yourself or hurting others. This is about exploring the inner sensation of your anger, of your clarity. So go ahead, play safe, and play full out. So you lay down. You grab your towel. The towel is gonna be for your sounds, so that you can bite into it like this, and you can scream really loud into it, or use your voice as loud as you can into it without disturbing the neighbors or disturbing the people around you. So this is how you can do it anywhere, because you can go like this. And there is a full parking lot here, and still like barely anybody can hear it, and you still gotta be careful about it. And so you got your towel, You can experiment with different towels. Some towels work better than others. This one works okay. And you lay down, you bite into it, you set your timer beside you, and when you're ready, you start the timer. And you start the timer, you bite into this, and you start using your hands, all of your body to express your anger and your rage, your heels, your legs, all of it. You kick in, you go full crazy, full on, like don't hold on to anything, don't hold on. Just you can keep a part of your attention observing you, like 5% of your attention observing you, and let the 95% rest of you go completely crazy. Go completely crazy. And I will do just a quick demonstration, not the full 3 minutes, but I'll do this demonstration. So you go, bite. And then when the timer ends, you stop, you come to an end, and you let the sensation of your anger circulate in your body. Don't rush it. Just let the sensation, keep breathing through your nose. You keep your mouth closed, keep breathing through your nose, and let the sensation be there. So you do this for 3 minutes. What I just did was for 3 minutes. You'll notice something after 1 minute. You'll notice something that it's a long time, like time opens up, but you'll get to experience it by yourself. At the end of the 3 minutes, come to a pause, wait for about 1 minute, keep breathing, let the sensation circulate, stay with yourself. If there is any other emotions that come up, like sadness or fear, just let them come up, and still like stay with the experiment of consciously feeling your anger. And then end at 3 minutes and write down for about 5 to 10 minutes in your notebook. Write down what you what the clarity that came. What is the clarity that came? What is it that you're angry about specifically? What are you angry about, and what are you sad about? So that way you can have these two very clear channels of information and energy that can help to disentangle and unmix your depression. So remember your rage towel, your notebook. Find a quiet space where you can be undisturbed for about 10 minutes, and get your water. After you've done this experiment, drink a little bit of water, and share your goal in the Facebook group or with me directly. I'd love to hear how it went for you. And this is 1 3-minute practice that you can do at any time. Anytime that you feel depression or kind of like this like emotional anger that doesn't go away, or anxiety, or when you're feeling confused or doubting yourself, you find yourself in this inner battle, you can allow yourself to go into this space. Find your space. You can have 3 minutes, go full out, and then see the results of it. There is groups online that hold space for these experiments 3 times a week. So I think they meet something like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they do this regularly. This is a 3-minute part of a fuller experiment, of a bigger experiment. There is an initiation process called 333. It's an initiation into your conscious anger, and it's for the purpose of maturing your emotional body, so that you can mature your emotions from being that they got stunned when you were a baby, and you get to mature them down to your actual to your actual age. And this is an initiation that happens. You can do it by yourself. I did it by myself for the first time, and the second time I did it partially with a group and partially by myself. And it's just, this is the basis of it. What you just saw here, you do it for 3 minutes, 3 times a week. So you choose 3 times a week where you find the space to do this for 3 minutes, and you do this for the span of 3 months. So it's 3 minutes, 3 times a week for 3 months. This is why it's called a 3-3-3. And after you're done 1 month, you're gonna feel really a big difference inside of your emotional body, in how you can express yourself, find clarity inside of yourself. Your levels of anger and other feelings start becoming more alive, and this might be something scary for some, and this is why the importance of having a team about it. Find a team about it. Find somebody that you can do this experiment with, so that you can be in report with them, so you can say like, this is what's happening with my anger, or this is how like my life just became so amazing, or this is how much like my joy came alive, or whatever however it unfolds. You have a team there to hold space for you, for your exploration of these experiments. So find a team, do this experiment at least once. You'll notice that, like, at least like the first time that you do it, you'll really notice something inside of yourself. And I would love to know how it went for you. So send me a comment, send me a message, and let me know how it went. I might put it on somewhere on like experiences of the first conscious anger initiation. And then if you are into it, if you notice that there's a difference and you want to keep going, you can do it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and then you can commit to doing the 3 months. So you will do it for 3 months straight. I did it, for example, from December to March, and then and that was last year. So it's been already a year that I've done it. And then by the end of the first month, you'll start feeling a really big difference. Then you got another month, and then another month, and it's an incredible experience that you gotta really commit to it. Like, put it on your calendar, find a team, be in rapport with others, and find a way to be in connection with others about this. And I wish you luck in your experiments. If you have any questions, send them my way. This is only touching a little bit of the tip of the iceberg. There is many other distinctions and helpful tools and maps that can really help you get to reclaim your feelings again. And this is like first step that I encourage you to do it. So thank you for watching, and until the next video, bye for now.